Good afternoon to everyone at Hedge Motorsport. Privileged to be working with you today and giving you a little bit of a show around the car in a minute. Obviously, we just had race one, made a ballistic start. Didn't quite expect the pace to slow up so much in the old hairpin, and because of that, I went a little bit wide, dropped back down to P3, and then I could not hold Jake Hill. Jake Hill was driving fantastically out there in that BMW. It's quite exciting to watch. I gave him as much of a fight as I could, but I understand that he's fighting for a championship as well out there. So, in general, happy with race one, and should we go and have a look at this car then? A few years, mate, since I've seen you.
Last time it was British GT, very different. Today it was cold and wet that day. It's lovely here at Brands, but back in BTCC, bit of a shock for some, but good to see you.
A bit of a shock for me as well, mate. So, yeah, the deal come around very, very last minute. So I just need to get as many laps as possible, but unfortunately we haven't been able to due to some technical issues. But yeah, going into the first round, we've got 4 hours testing this afternoon, which I hope we can run smoothly with no problems. And then I've got 40 minutes of practice at Donington before the first round, or qualifying. So 4 hours and 40 minutes so far. 0 laps. So it's going to be a really hard tall order to adapt from rear-wheel drive to front-wheel drive, from GT3 to British touring car. But I've done the tracking shots, the car feels really nice. It feels very different to how I can remember. But look, I think we'll be in the mix. It's just going to take a bit of time. So this is my Corolla BTCC car. It's actually looking a little bit clean. A couple of little love kisses on the badge. What's really interesting is how close we get to the tyre stacks. So after each run, we are literally looking for millimetres out there. And if you come and have a little look, I'll show you guys around the car as well. So the garage is a pretty busy place to be. So this is what it looks like inside the car at the moment. Currently, they're bleeding the brake system. Because 2 hairpins and the chicane and turn 1 is quite hard on the brakes around this track. So it'd be interesting for race 2 if it is dry, because that is a little bit of a concern.
How do you think it's gone so far?
Disaster. Oh, nearly as good.
Sorry, man. I'll get it.
Yeah, it hasn't been a particularly good season. Just really struggled. We hate to blame luck, but we go to Croft on the weekend, or 3 races, 3 punches. I have a podium, but then I'm outside the grid box by a couple of inches, and it just hasn't been a good season. But the pace has been there. It's just frustrating that we haven't been able to show it. So hopefully we have the summer break now and reevaluate everything and go again. And yeah, there's not really one thing that's quite interesting. We don't have much rear downforce on our car. So obviously the rear wing's homologated, so we can't actually really do too much with the rear wing of the car. As you can see, everything's stripped out. Proper sort of space frame car, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I look forward to seeing how we get on in the next couple of rounds and finish the season on a high.
How's for winter?
Yeah, it's good. Exciting. It's obviously a completely different scenery to British touring cars, but it's something that I'm more used to with the GT. So this morning was good. Went out was actually quickest. I think I dropped down to second now, but yeah, it feels so different to a front-wheel drive Toyota Corolla, the Lamborghini GT3 car.
Like you said, you were there or thereabouts at Brands. You were pushing all your teammates, which when you've got the reigning champion as your teammate, that's what you want to do, and it's it pushes the whole team along, doesn't it? When you're all sort of up there.
Yeah, exactly. It's well said. It's all, we're all working together and trying to help each other. So
just to finish, obviously you're a few rounds in now. You're away for touring cars for a few years. What's been your favourite thing about being back in this paddock specifically so far?
The racing, for sure. Yeah, it's so close, and it's the best, I think, anywhere else in the world, really.
And what an amazing bit of kit that you're going to be driving this year. Sorry, mate.
Sorry?
Very busy place, as we know. In the garage, that's good. Yeah, going to be important keeping warm today. But it must be exciting having something a bit new, and even more so racing alongside your dad this year. Must be great.
Yeah, it'd be great when it's going well, I think. It won't be so great when it goes tits up, but no, it's really exciting. It's a cool thing to be able to do together, and with the more tyres coming through now.
Little tyre interval.
So So yeah, with everything that's going on, it's just quite an exciting thing to be able to do with my dad. So it's something that I really appreciate, and the opportunity with Lamborghini and Barwell, it's great.
Knock Hill up next. Are you looking forward to that? Is it a circuit you enjoy driving?
Yeah, last time I drove Knock Hill was probably 2015, I think, in British F4. So yeah, I beat Lando Norris around there. So, but you know, it's Rory's home circuit. You know, it's great for him. It's, you know, my dad's had a lot of success around there as well. So I think it's always been pretty good for our family. So I really enjoyed the trip up north to Scotland. The Scottish fans are pretty crazy, and yeah, that's fantastic.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, and see you at Knock Hill.
Anybody else want to walk past or not?
No, it's got to be a first.
We'll just do it as a commercial. Ready?
Oh.
Commercial break and sport. Sweet.
I'm sure you're ready to just get going now after what was, I imagine, quite a long winter.
Oh, don't. That's literally, I hate all the build-up. I hate the testing. I just want to, you know, because everyone's like, oh, a lot of speculation with me and my dad being teammates, how we're going to get on, and, you know, I don't know. All I want to do is go out and have fun. Yeah. And that's priority number one, is go out there and have fun, and then we'll see how the results get on.
Is that sort of a reason why you came over to British GT, is to just go and really enjoy your racing again? Because like you say, you've done a lot of similar kind of stuff in these kind of cars before, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. It's you know, can't take anything away from the fun and the enjoyment I had in touring cars, and the racing in that is super fun. Probably more fun than what it's going to be in the GTs, because the aerodynamics and the ABS and traction control, it makes it quite difficult to follow, and obviously you can't have much contact, so that aspect's going to be taken out of it. But yeah, it's just something that every time I get in the race car, I just want to appreciate it. And like I say, I don't know how many years I've got left in the game, and neither does my dad really. So just go out and have fun this year and see what happens at the end.
It might take a bit of time, but going to be interesting, isn't it?
Exactly, but the thing is, this championship is just so close. It's as closer than any championship, I think, really in the world. Yeah, everyone goes, oh, World Challenge is really close, but you've got 80 cars going round. You've got 20 cars here, and the whole grid is split between, I think this morning it's like 3 or 4 tenths. So everything has to be perfect. You know, the margins are so small. So I managed to do a seat fit last night. Literally didn't leave the track last night until 10 o'clock last night. Was back here at 6:30 this morning just to trim the rest of the seat. We've done the sighting laps, the media shoots this morning. I managed to get a little bit of a feel, so made another couple of adjustments, but I haven't been out in the car since. So look, I think we're going to be okay, but I am not expecting to, and I don't want anyone to feel like I'm going to set the world alight on the first weekend. I just want to get through 3 consistent finishes. The most important thing for me is to get laps, and then we'll see whereabouts we are after the first couple of rounds, and then the evil villain might be back.